All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Said, and we are here to talk about Black Hat SEO. What we are talking about is almost in level zero. I mean, um, this is not kind of professional stuff. This is some basic levels. And in this tutorial, we are going to talk about um, some kind of links and money robot. I'm trying to tell you how we can use the free version of Money Robot for now and how we make it a little normal. But um, first of all, we should know what Black Hat SEO actually means. Um, there are some kind of things that they are black hats according to what Google says. You can go to dev.google.com, I think. In this part, if you search SEO um, and SEO Google, maybe you can find this in the results. So you can go there and you can find lots of things about SEO and what Google wants you to do. But almost there are lots of don'ts, and these don'ts are black hat. Um, So there are some things which first one is website over optimization, content scams, link manipulation, paid links, SERP spam, crooked websites. So what we are going to talk about today, oh, come on, is this one and this one. So what about paid links? There are some websites who say, for example, you want me to give you a link, pay me I don't know, $100. So I write something about you, and in this text, I will create a link to your website. Is it okay? You say, okay, I will pay you, and then you create this kind of link form. Um, this is Black Hat. Uh, but let me tell you something. Imagine that this is your website. How do we categorize SEO? We say on page, um, technical, and off page. All right, sure. So off page is almost black. I mean, what are you going to do in off page SEO? There are some social signals. There are some um, link building, creating profile backlinks, and these kind of things. Except for social, I'm working on social medias and any other thing, I think that they are black. If you create any kind of link, this is black. So this is black hat SEO. But let's go further. Just why am I erasing this? We are going to go to next page. So hold on a second. How Google understand that you're creating links? How Google understand that you're doing black hat? Um, there is a simple test, and that's it. Imagine that you are Google. What would you do? Imagine that this is a timeline. This is time, and this is number of links. Okay. Imagine that there is a website that is going like this. Okay. And imagine that there is another website which is like this. So is it clear to you? So if you're creating links, it should be like this. This is the way that links are created. I mean, let's exactly talk about links. What is a link? Let's go to next page. Okay, here is next page. What is the link and backlink? And yes, oh my God, I'm so sick of these slides. I mean, let's talk about backlinks. Backlinks is a link that this comes to your website and this kind of thing. No, I'm going to talk about what is exactly a link. A link is something that a user creates. For example, I have a website for myself, and then I'm checking my website, I'm writing a content for myself and say, oh, there is another website which can help you. So I'm going to use the website link here and say, okay, if you want to know further, you can go to this link, then go to this website and realize if this website is a good website or not. But how am I going to write this content? How much it takes? I mean, you should have a good content to your website. Then after a while, I come to your website and say, yes, this is good. So I'm going to create one link for this guy. I mean, this is all it takes to have just one link. So imagine that there is a website and the links come like this. This is almost black. This is so obvious. This is so obvious. Um, so let me raise this one too. Okay. And there is another thing about a link. I mean, this is not the shape of a link, but imagine that this is a link. The link, there should be some clicks on this link. Look, if you create a link, but no one click on it to come to your website, so why is it here? So what is the use of this link? So again, it's obvious that this is black. Imagine you are Google. You are creating a checklist for a black hat SEO. What would you say? You would say that if you find a link that no one click on it, just ignore it. If you find a link that um, if you find a massive number of links, just ignore it. If you want, look, this is what I'm trying to tell you about. What we are doing is black hat. We are doing something that um, Google prevented us to do it. So if you're going to do it, you should better do it clean. So don't create lots of backlink at the same time. Don't take care about anchor text. I'm going to tell you about it. Imagine that I'm going to write a content for you. What would I write for the anchor text? Of course, you know what is anchor text. For example, I say um, best WordPress host. Okay. and this is going to be my link. If I click on this best WordPress host, I'm going to come to your website. Who the hell is going to create a link like this for you? I mean, be real, be realistic. No one. If me as a person, without getting paid, I'm writing something for you, I would say if you wanted to see further, you should check, for example, this link, and the name of link is linked to your website. Or I would write your website name, just like website.com slash blah. Okay, this will be the link. I'm not going to write the best food recipe in United States of America and etc. This is not going to be my link. You understand what I'm saying? The anchor text is important. Don't think that, okay, this is my keyword, I'm going to rank in my keyword, so I should use massive amount of links with my keywords. If you were Google, you would realize. So imagine that Google, with this amount of big data, would it realize or not? Of course it would. So please do it clean if you want to do it. Um, so let's go to the next slide. Oh, come on, calm down. What's wrong with you? Okay. Um, Here we're going to talk about link. There is a rel, there is a URL, there is anchor text. Um, I'm surprised that some people don't know how many rails do we have. This is just a few of them. But I want you to consider them as your options, and this is what you are going to use. Look, have you ever checked Href? This is a website, Href. And imagine right now, I'm talking about a website called Href. I say, have you ever checked Href? I'm not going to say, have you ever checked the best link checker of the world? And I link this anchor text to the website. No, I would say Href because this is the name of the website. So if you're creating a link for your website, it should be better it should be with your website name. Be just a link. You don't need to say, okay, this is my keyword. Don't do these kind of mistakes. I think that no one is going to make these mistakes these days. This is 2021, not um, I don't know. Okay, so about link rels, there is no follow. There is follow. Come on, I'm saying. There is no follow, no opener, no referrer, and sponsor. This sponsor is for times that you pay money for a link. Lots of people say that if your link is no follow, no opener, or no referral, uh, the authority, the jewels, the page rank won't come to your website. I would say, um, I don't know how to be polite here, but I would say like just forget about it. You will need all of these links. Let's talk again. If you were Google, let's check it. if you were Google, and imagine that this is the normal site. This is the number. This is the, for example, follow, no follow, no opener, and sponsored. Okay. For a normal website, this would be like this. Follow up to here, no follow this one, no opener this amount, and sponsored maybe this amount. Okay. So imagine that you have a website, and this website is like this. Follow, no follow, no opener, no refer. These are all 0, and this is 100%. Isn't it suspicious? Isn't it like if you were Google, wouldn't you understand that, oh my God, this is using links for himself, so um, I'm going to remove him from search results. That's why I say that you need all of these kind of links. Let's go to the next page. Okay, get down to money robot. How can we act normal with money robot? First of all, I want to say that um, this is not SEO lessons. For example, I'm not going to tell you about how you do SEO. Just this video is about money robot and how we can use money robots. But I'm just trying to say something right here. Forget about this part. Okay, here. What are the stage of SEO? First one is keyword research. Without keyword research, you are not going to go anywhere. And I'm saying it again. You're not going to go anywhere. You need keyword research. This is the most important part of your SEO projects. The most important part. There are some keywords that have high search and low competition. These kind of keywords are what you are going to focus on. And it is interesting for me. Like, hold on. Okay, this line is competition. This is search. Okay, low, high, and low, high. Okay, four part. Low competition, low search, low competition, high search, high competition, high search, high competition, low search. It's interesting for me to see that some people are start to working about in here. Why are you doing that? Imagine you are the first in Google search results. It's low competition and low search. Okay, yes, sometimes these kind of keywords are money makers. I understand, but sometimes they are not. You should check it. You should realize it. So that's why I say that keyword research is the first part and the most important part of your SEO projects. Again, I'm not going to talk about keyword research. I'm not going to talk about SEO projects. All I'm saying is some steps that you have to pass. Maybe in future I create a video about it. So first part is keyword. Second part is your website. And third part is off page. Look, imagine that you got a millions of good links, best links ever. what is going to happen? You are going to be the first result in a high competition keyword. Okay, that's good. You're here, others are here. So a user comes here and click on your website. Then he would see nothing because you were working on your off pages SEO and there is nothing on your website. So the second thing you want to focus and you should focus is your website, not your link building. You should have a great website because if someone comes to your website, they should find the answer for the question they are searching. Again, imagine your Google, you're showing 10 results to me. I click on the first one. I immediately come out and click on the second one. Then immediately come out and click on the third one. I stay here for a while, then done. Not going to search this phrase again. What do you understand? You will understand that the phrase, the high competition keyword, has the answer in the third link. You are Google. What is your goal? To give me the best service ever. What would you do? You bring this one to the first result because you want when I search something, I get the result fast. So what you want is to give me the best result ever. So you have to work on your website. Okay. Keyword, website, then off-page SEO. And there are several things in off-page SEO. One of them is links. This is completely black. And I'm going to tell you about link building. By the way, you need a VPS. Why do you need it? Because if you want to create a link, you need some VPS to have your actually pages. I mean, the robot should work. The robot should work 24/7 sometimes, or maybe they want to work, for example, 10 hours a day. So you should have a VPS because this VPS is going to be turned on all the time. That's what you need. Okay, let's go back to money robots. So this is money robot. Not going to say how to register to money robot because it's now. So you type the email and the key that they sent you in your email and press on OK. Then wait a second, you're gonna see this one. This is what you're gonna face. Let's delete these parts. Okay. Um, maybe you don't have this one too. All right. This is what you're gonna get. First of all, you need to create a project. This is first one. Then in a project, you're gonna create some tasks. What I'm going to suggest is here. Let me bring this up. Let me clear this mess up. All right. This is what I'm going to suggest you to do. First, this is your money website, or main website. Okay, this is your main website. There are going to be some first level links like um, Google sites, okay, like WordPress blog, like Blogspot, like Tumblr, okay. These are going to be your first tier, okay. You need to add the very first day you started your website, you should create these websites too, but the name should be different. For example, your website name is wb.com. These pages should be like Alex Arnold, okay, dot blogspot.com. What you need is to create texts here. You should post something here. Again, imagine that you are Google. I'm going to repeat it a lot of times, not because I want to uh, make you angry. That's because I want you to understand that how it exactly works. Imagine that you are Google. You would see a web blog started right here, right now, and this website has a link to another website. Come on, you first post. Come on, this is so obvious. This is not what you're gonna. This is not what you're gonna work in. I mean, look, you have a web like right now, right here, and this is just for a link to another website. So this is not a good web like. So ignore this one. So you're not going to get link in first couple of days, maybe first couple of weeks or months. In first months, you just focus on the content, but you should create these because you want them aged. You want them to be there for a while. So create them with good names and post something to them. Maybe post 2 times a week. Then Money Robot comes here. Money Robot. And for each one of them, you should create a project. For example, you have Google Sites. You say, okay, this project is for Google Sites. Okay, so in Google Site, you come here, you create a Web2 blog task. So as you can see, here there are lots of blog names, but this weblog starts with WordPress and Tumblr. I have never seen that MoneyRobot created weblogs in these two. So I'm using free version right now. If we are going to talk about our maybe premium version, we're gonna create another video in future. But this is the free version, and this is what I want to talk about. So actually, so these two are obviously out of the league. You want to create an article. Let's okay. You want to create an article. First of all, you should know that there is a more button here. This is what you have to change, and this is what you have to change too. Ah, by the way, you need something else. What? Notepad plus plus. That's what you. Let me. Um, let's come up here. Is there anyone free for us to use? Yes, this is free. Okay, you saw the actually you saw the Notepad plus plus. I'm going to talk to you about a spin. And oh, come on, you know it. But this thing and this line is about spinning. For example, my name is John. Okay, if I create a thing like this, John and Jack, and here, okay, so this is a spin. Every time, okay, and I create something like this here, my your, okay. So every time we create another block, it will be like my name is John. Second one would be your name is Jack. Third one is would be like my name is Aaron. Your name is John, and this is going to be continued. So this is a spinning a article, spinning an article. So now I'm going to find an article. This is the article text. Okay, I will paste the article text here. By the way, I said that you need to change this. First of all, let me copy it here. Okay, my new best cool super nice block. You should change it. Change it to whatever you want. It should make sense, but actually, you need to have something like, for example, one and I don't know, next view of my works, jobs, or whatever. Okay, this is way better than this one. So you put it here. And there are lots of names here. I told you about spin, now you know it, but name it creates. Let me put it here because I want you to check it. Hold on. No, don't spin the art. Preview. This is going to be your website name. Brooks YKQW again. Milo SM Travis LMO. Always there are going to be 10 kind of things. First name, then spell, and word, number, and these kind of things. So always this would be the same. How many different options would it be? Maybe billions of options because 10 of them here, 10, 10, 10, 10, and 32, 32, and some kind of one here. The other thing I want you to do is to change all of these. Maybe you write um, my forex. I mean, maybe you write um, London. Maybe write a name like Jack, and you can delete the others. In this part, what would you write? Write um, something else. First one should be name, and second one could be like cities, and third one would be like blog, news, and these kind of things. For example, blog. Okay, okay. Now this could be your new thing. First part is names, second part is cities, and third one is news or blog. Look, let's check the preview. Edgar London blog, Donate Danet London blog, Jonathan Iraq blog, and the Ohio News. Okay, as you can see, this is way different than what it was the first part. So you create this and paste it here. Just you need to clean it up a little. Okay, so check it. Emiliano, Ohio News. Maybe you say that I need a dash here, I need a dash here. You're going to do it just once. So let's check it out. Cesar Iraq News. Okay, this one is fine. I'm going to put it here. All right. So you understand that you should change the blog address, you should change the blog title, and there should be some tags. You can do it for yourself. So I'm going to use this paragraph here and clean it a little. Clean this one too. So when you paste it here, click on a spin article. Hold on a second. This is your spinned article. There should be an article name. Find it from a part of the article and put it here. So let's check the preview. This part is your article title and this is your article text. As you can see, every time you put on spin, the article completely changes. Uh, then, as I told you, in first days you're not going to create links. No link. And about money robots, it's the same. When you create some weblogs, don't create link in your first post. Create maybe 5 or 10 posts. After that, you can create some actually some links. But if you wanted to create links, consider this. For example, I'm going to use my weblog name. My address is weblog.com. Okay, so the first line is your weblog URL, your website URL, and the second one is keywords. I always put this here. So as you can see, this is the link. Let me bring it here. This is the link. href, and this is the anchor text. This part is completely the anchor text, and this one has create a spin in this anchor text part. What you can do is something like this. Like use the link that I'm going to add in bio of video and the article. There are some rails here. You want to create a weblog, you create 10 of these links. Then what? Then you use this and so use this thing after every item. So what you did is you create an spin link. Each time this software will use one of these links. Now they are all the same. You can delete this one first one. So this is a follow link. This is no follow, no follow, no follow, and you can add some attributes here. Maybe sponsored. Not sure if I spelled it right. Um, or no opener, no referrer, and follow. Delete this one too. So okay. That's it. So in this case, the robot will create links for you which all are different from each other. They're not going to be like always a link. It's not going to be like always a follow link. It will be like maybe follow, sometimes no follow, sometimes sponsored, sometimes no opener. And this is going to be better. This is going to be more normal. So as you can see, I created Web2 blogs for my Google website. I would create some other projects here. Then for each one, we create a Web2 blogs. And between these things, I have worked with Web2 blog a lot and social bookmarking. These two works better than others. Um, some of them are not working at all. I mean, wiki articles maybe they take a lot of times. By the way, when you finish this one, you start it. Okay, after you start this one, as you can see, this one starts to create blogs and threads are limited to 5. Going to tell you about how you can purchase one. But when you finish some, after maybe 3 or 4 hours, you can come back and see that this is 100%. And you want to post another time to these weblogs. You're not going to create another weblog. You want to create a post to these weblogs. You're gonna say right click, reset task to posting level. So it comes to posting level again. Then you edit it and change the text, change the title. Not going to change these two anymore because this is the blog title and blog address. So this is created. As you can see, check it here. The username, Flix Iraq blog, Manuel Iraq blog, Jonathan London blog. Can you see? This is what I'm talking about. So after you actually blogs are created, you don't need to change those parts. So just change the text part, link part, and article name. Then click on Start Task again. So this would start it again and create another articles on this website. So that's it. Um, as you can see, there is a part here called campaigns. In campaigns, you can have lots of access to different kind of campaigns. This is good. This is interesting. And campaigns are fun. So if you wanted to create campaigns, you cannot do it in free version. You should pay for one. I put the link to buy Money Robot in description. You can use the link and purchase one for yourself. If you wanted to, if you wanted me to teach you about using pro version of Money Robot, um, email me or write something in the comments. I would come and read it. Then I would create another video for you. And that's it. Take care and goodbye.